Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you all to the new subscribers. Thank you all for showing your support by liking the videos, commenting, and sharing the videos as well. If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, please make sure you're still subscribed.
Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well today. We do have a lot of videos to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in.
Anyway, so I wanted to come on here and just talk to you guys real quick before I end the vlog. I didn't really want to talk about this. I mean, I know I've said things here and there. I have talked about this, but I haven't talked about it. You know what I mean? Indefinitely, for sure, this is what's happening. So I can do that now because I know what's happening for sure. I am moving very soon here, and yeah, a lot of reasons why I'm moving. I don't really want to get into it right now. We'll talk about it later. I'm not going to talk about where I'm moving. I got accepted. Remember I was telling you guys that I was applying to an apartment, and I thought I got denied because I spoke to the wrong person in the office, but I actually got accepted. So that's cool. But anyway, I'm moving. I was gonna move regardless, and yeah, I wanna. There's a lot, but I'm not gonna talk about it. Maybe after I move, we could talk about it. I'm just, like I said, I didn't really want to tell you guys this. I was just gonna do it kind of behind the scenes, but I'm always online. I'm always online, live or something, and I know AJ's already said it, we have to pack and stuff like that, and plus, I want to do packing lives with you guys, and yeah. Anyway, I know I have a lot of people who try to harass me, but I'm just gonna I'm not gonna stop what I love to do because of these people. We're just gonna go on with what we do over here. Keep praying, keep being positive, keep minding our own business, and hopefully God will handle all of the extra stuff, because I just want to heal. I just want to keep my peace intact, which is my family, which are my kids, which is my mental health, my baby, and I just want to move forward.
So Olivia is letting it be known that she's moving. She doesn't want to tell anybody where she's moving to. I suspect she's going to be moving out of the state, because honestly, I don't see her staying, especially with her letting the people know that she chose to remove herself from her older 3 children's life. Now that I have this piece of the puzzle, it's starting to make more sense to me why Olivia has been strategically speaking on certain things, because she's really been trying to cover her bases, and she's trying to make sure she's talking about certain things and making sure she's saying certain things to excuse herself from moving away from her children. And the other reason why I feel Olivia is going to be moving out of state is because if she made the choice to remove herself from her older 3 children's life, what other reasons would she have to stay in Texas? Her and Gerard are not in a good place. She pretty much exposed some of the conversations allegedly that her and Gerard's sister have been having when it comes to Nisha, when it comes to the children. So I feel a lot of the things that she's been talking about here recently was a way for her to try to clear up some loose ends, if you will, so nobody would have anything to say as far as her reasonings for choosing to move out the state. She's trying to, line up all these different reasonings as to why she had to leave. So it didn't look like she was, being neglectful towards her older three. So it wouldn't look like she didn't care about her older three children. It seems like she's been making sure she had certain excuses lined up so nobody could come back and say anything negative towards her for leaving. I mean, she's put it out there that, Gerard is not letting her see the kids. Gerard is not letting her talk to the kids. So there's definitely a few things that she has put out here, even to the point of putting out allegations of Gerard physically assaulting his own sister. So, she's really trying to set it up to make it look like her leaving is the only thing left for her to do. We also have to factor in these allegations that have been recently made. The timing is very interesting considering, Olivia has had another CPS person show up regarding these allegations. And we also have to factor in the fact that Olivia is about to give birth. Olivia has definitely made it a point to say multiple times how she feels about having children in the state of Texas. And we also have to factor in, we still don't know for sure who the baby father is. I mean, we definitely have ideas of who it can be. But that could also be another reason why Olivia is trying to hurry up and leave. So there's so many different factors that plays along with the idea of why Olivia is choosing now to leave the state of Texas. But as I've always said before, I do find it to be kind of hard to watch, a mother move the way Olivia has moved when it comes to her older three. I mean, we've definitely seen this woman move in and out of her older three children's lives, and she has made so many empty promises to them. She has claimed multiple times over the years that she was going to get her children back, and now we're seeing the outcome. But yeah, I just find it to be very sad that this is what we're seeing play out.
Moving forward. That is the name of the rest of this year. We're moving forward. Okay, on to the rest of my life. Okay? So, with that being said, I am moving. This is for the best for me and my 3 babies here. And that's that on that. Okay? Yeah. Anything else about anything else will not be addressed. It will not be talked about any longer on this channel. And that's just that on that. Because I don't owe the internet an explanation. I feel like I've given enough explanations and people have twisted and turned and made a profit off of my life, off of my pain. And we're not going to do that anymore. It's just going to be positivity, love, peace, and family from here on out. And yeah. Okay, so if you're down with that, stay subscribed, stay watching. I love you guys. If not, bye-bye.
So that is pretty much Olivia's reasonings that she's providing right here as to why she has made the decision to leave. She said it is the best thing for her and for her youngest children. Let me know what y'all are thinking. I'm very torn, honestly. I do feel bad for the older 3 children. I really do. But I feel also that Olivia's choosing to leave may be better because it really does do a lot of damage to a child when you know your parent is so close and yet you see how that parent makes decisions in why they don't show up for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel the older 3 have had so many experiences seeing their mother come and go. And I think maybe with Olivia choosing to leave, maybe it will allow them some kind of normalcy where they're not being on this roller coaster ride with their mom, seeing her be in and out of their life. But I still feel bad too at the same time because that is a hard place to be, especially as a child, not being able to have access to your mother. And I think what's going to make it even harder for her children, more so Robin, is because Robin does watch Olivia's channel. And I feel with her having that access to her mom, you know, watching her mother do certain things with her younger siblings and see how her mother has moved on with, you know, the younger three children, three once she gives birth to this baby she's pregnant with. I just feel it's going to make it difficult. But yeah, I'm very torn with this. Y'all let me know what y'all are thinking.
I just woke up. I took a shower. I need to get dressed. I believe that CPS guy is coming back to my house to talk to the kids or something. And plus, I need to talk to him and get some more information about this case because I need to use this information for something else. So it's actually a good thing that he's coming back. Mom, and I just want to talk to him more about everything.
What guy?
The guy who came last time. The CPS guy?
Yeah. Him we're talking about the CPS.
Yeah. So he's supposed to come any minute. Let me get dressed and yeah, we're gonna see what he says. He says he has to talk to the kids, which we're gonna see how this goes, girl. Talk to the kids. Okay. I wanna see what evidence he has or maybe obtained. I don't know. He didn't say he had any, but I'm just saying I want to ask him if he has any, and I want to, when he closes the case,
so yummy.
Yeah, when he closes the case, I want I want all the paperwork from it. So anyway, honestly disappointed in the people who are doing this because it's like, knock it off. He also told me he got like 3 more reports. You guys are just calling and calling. I told him they're not going to stop. Like, it's not going to stop. But he knows that. That's why he addressed everything today. Okay. That way in the system. Okay. That way in the system, it shows that it's been addressed and they can't keep coming out here. Or they won't keep coming out here, you know, because he sees what's happening. He's like, he understands. And I gave him... Go sit down. I gave him the source, like the YouTube channel where all of this stuff was originated, all the kids sex stuff or whatever the hell disgusting shit was first said. I gave him that information so he saw that. And once again, when the case closes and I get that paperwork, I can request to get, what did he say? I can request to get all the information. All of it, from the phone call to everything that was sent in. So I can use it in later time. But anyway.
I'm actually very curious to see how this plays out. You know, Olivia is basically saying that the CPS guy told her that she can get the information from, whoever was making the calls to report her for these allegations. And Olivia said that she gave the CPS person the channel. And I guess she showed some video where these allegations were made. And I'm assuming when she said she's going to use this information for later, I don't know if she's saying she's going to use this information to file some type of, report on said person or what have you. I don't know. I don't know if what Olivia is saying is true. I don't know what to believe when it comes to this situation. But I just know when it comes to these type of serious allegations, something would have to be done. Like, there would have to be some kind of action made to where that something was done about this situation, whether it was true or whether it was not true. But I guess we'll see how this plays out.
I was thinking about it. Today, before I got out of bed, like I was waking up, right? AJ was up and Kailani was up and they were playing in the living room. And I heard AJ cuss. Like he said, F something. And I was like, oh no. I said, are you cussing? I said, don't cuss. And it's kind of like been on my mind all day. I don't care. I'm not perfect, okay? I understand I'm judged. I understand that I'm a horrible this, whatever your opinion is. But I do believe that more people than they like to admit, cuss around or at their kids. Maybe not so much at their kids, but around their kids for sure. And I know that the result of that is their kids saying it. You know, we correct them, but kids copy us, okay? But when I heard him say that, was the first time. Oh no, he said it the other day. He was killing a roach and he said, "I got you, motherfucker." And that was not funny. I'm sorry, I'm still laughing. But I have to stop cussing. I have to stop cussing. And I know people are, we already told you this all the way on. Well, I'm not doing it for you. I'm sorry. I love you guys, like my supporters. I actually really do love y'all, but I don't love y'all that much. Okay? My kids are my everything. So when it comes to changing for them or doing something different, switching it up for them, I'm all for it. You know? But yeah, today I was just like, dang, I really gotta stop cussing. I have to stop cussing. You know, it's just something. It's just mom guilt. You know how we get mom guilt? That's all this is. But it's hard. It's hard to change when you've been a certain way for so long, or when, I don't know, petty, messy, mean, negativity, cussing, all that stuff is so easy. Why is the bad stuff always so easy and the good stuff is hard?
I think it says a lot that Olivia said, you know, I love y'all, but I don't love y'all that much. Talking about her supporters. Because, you know, she was basically saying how, you know, she doesn't want to change things up when she's not ready to. So even if her supporters are suggesting she change some things up for the better, she's basically letting the supporters know, I don't care about y'all that much to listen to y'all. She's going to do what she wants to do when she wants to do it, regardless of how wrong she is. And I think that says a lot. It really should say a lot to her supporters. But Olivia is basically speaking about AJ cussing. And I don't know why she made it seem like, you know, this is something new that AJ is doing, but AJ's been cussing. And for her to say, kids pretty much mimic after what they hear you say, they watch what you do. Like, if you know these things, why do you still talk the way you talk, especially AJ? But, I mean, we've already heard Kalani saying, what the hell? Because she hears you saying it. It's only a matter of time before Kalani's going to pick up cuss words, because not only is she hearing you say it, but she's also hearing AJ say it. So I just think this is like, I mean, yeah, better late than never, but at the same time, it's like the damage has been done already. And what's even more interesting is now that she's here in this space where she's realizing the damage that has been caused onto her children because of how she has chose to speak around them, it's like we were haters. You know, we were weirdos when we would say the exact same thing. But yeah, you definitely got a lot that you're going to have to deal with now, considering, AJ is getting older. He's going to be in school around even more children. And these teachers are actually going to see, and they're going to experience what it is that he's around when it comes to you. You're going to have to answer to a lot of things, Olivia, if you don't change it up, because these teachers ain't going to just let that slide. If they hear AJ saying certain stuff, or if he's not getting his way and he ends up cussing the teacher out, or if he's showing aggression towards other kids, like, you are really going to have a problem on your hand if you don't reel this back and really change things up for the better, because it's only so much you can get away with kids when they're young. But AJ, he's getting older. So it's like, girl, you really got a lot that you need to change up and fix up quick.
That shit is nasty. Ew. I don't know. Sometimes you just have to look back at your, mistakes, and you're just like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? was I thinking? Ew. Like, what is wrong with me? I don't know. It's gross. It, like, genuinely grosses me out when I think about it. And then, like, the caliber of men that I've been dealing with. But it's okay, because we don't regret yesterday. We just move forward. I have all my babies. What? I love my babies. My babies are my everything. So I don't regret any decision. Every time I look at AJ, I fucking love him. Kailani, I love her so much. This baby, I know I'll feel the same exact way. I don't even think of, like, the men I had them with. Yeah, the men are whatever. But it's like, my babies are my everything. Like, that is all that matters. But, Olivia, I just made a lot of mistakes, you know?
This actually is pretty hilarious because not you talking about the caliber of men you chose to mess with is gross. Girl, this is what we've been saying. But once again, we were haters. Yeah. But now you're agreeing with us. How interesting.
As far as, like, the people I picked. Not my kids. My kids are not a mistake. It's just the people. The people. The people. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But no. No. That's so gross. And then all the diseases out here, like, bitch, I'm lucky I never caught the 3-letter word. I'm lucky I never caught that shit. Not saying I was having sex with everybody. The way that the internet puts it, I'm sorry, that's just not how it was going down. But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even take 50, 20 people, whatever people. It takes one person to fucking lie to you.
Olivia, you do realize it was you coming onto the internet telling us who you were having sex with. So, what is it that we're making up? You do realize you were the one bringing different men onto your camera. So, I mean, I don't understand what we're doing here because you keep trying to make it seem like everybody is lying on you, and that is just not the case.
Oh, I know, girl. I know. You guys have all told me. You guys have all told me. But it's the truth. Like, a person's not going to get it until a person gets it. You know what I mean? So you can, like, and you know how many times I've lectured some shit into somebody's head and they just don't listen until they do it themselves? He's such a brother. I know, girl. He just be teasing her and annoying her. And then she's such a little girl. She comes and tells me. But yeah, I know. Like, I'm so lucky. That's the lesson in itself, that anything could have happened to me because I was being reckless and I wasn't caring about myself the way that I should have.
You don't say, Olivia. And not you over there talking about you was reckless. Okay, girl, I hear you. But yeah, that's why I was saying all the time over here you were reckless, and why I kept saying that you didn't love yourself. The way you was trying to prove to the world and prove to your supporters over there that you love yourself, you have self-respect, and, you know, all of these things. This is why I was saying what I was saying. But now you're coming to the revelation of seeing that you really didn't care about yourself, because if you did, you wouldn't have been messing with the caliber of men you chose to mess with, and you wouldn't have, you know, been so reckless with your body. And I just think it's interesting how you can tell your supporters over there that they don't need to look at the videos that, you know, we're posting about you because we're haters and we're weirdos and all of these things, but you're saying the exact same thing that I've been saying over here. Like, you're saying the exact same thing. I've been telling you this for over a year now.
You know? And to think that I'm going to ever go back to that type of lifestyle, and even like a man that you're with for months, you could be with somebody or you could be entertaining or talking to somebody for months, 6 months, whatever. Like, that whole time you should be strapping it up. You should strap it up even in the relationship, because these niggas are disgusting. unless you actually find like a good one, which is like a diamond in the rough, it's like, ew. And these men are DL these days. They're, it's just too much, honey. It's just too much. And they just be dirty and they just be giving it out. And girl, no. 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 I'm good. No. No. Like I said, the rest of this year, I'm focusing on me. Next year, I'm focusing on me. I'm just going to be focusing on me. Like, I have a lot to accomplish and a lot to do. And I want to do a lot with AJ and Kailani and possibly this new baby. I want to get them into, I want to continue AJ in sports. I want to get Kailani in dance. I want to do a lot with them. And yes, I want a partner. I want a husband. I want all of those things. But that's only going to happen if I find a 1 in a million. So the chances of that happening, I mean, it could or it couldn't. It's all up to God. It's all up to, like, the fate. You feel me? So I'm not even worried about it. It will happen if it happens. If it doesn't, I don't give a fuck. Like, I've been alone this fucking long. What's the difference? I could be alone for 5 more years. Shit, 10 more years. I don't give a fuck. No, 10 more years is stretching it. Well, actually, 10 more years? What, I'll be 46? That's cool. Shit. That's cool, too.
And so we hear again, because you know Olivia goes back and forth. One minute she loves being single, the next minute she wants to get married. So she's back at, you know, she wants to get married, which is what I always felt, you know, she wanted. It's just she has to always try to put up a front to make it look like she's cool with where she's at in life. And obviously this girl is not happy with her life. She will say and do anything to try to prove that what I'm saying is false, but she's not happy with her life. I'm sure there are a lot of things that she would have hoped she would have been in this stage of her life right now. And I think it's very sad for her to be even speaking about this the way she is, you know, looking down the road at 10 years later, and there's a possibility she could still be single. I think that's sad. But I feel that Olivia thinks that, you know, a man is just going to, you know, fall in her lap. No, you really do need to focus on yourself. And hopefully you will do what you're saying you're going to do. Because you really don't need to continue to be trying to entertain any man. You need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on your children. You need to focus on bettering your life, your circumstances, you know, your situations. Because you're bringing another innocent child into this world, and they don't deserve any less. And so, you know, I just feel like for Olivia to be talking about how, you know, she's glad or blessed, or she feels like she really dodged a bullet, you know, being as reckless as she has been, you know, sleeping with men unprotected, you know, that she hasn't caught an incurable disease. And it's like, once again, all of these conversations we've been having over here, it was like she didn't understand the reasonings behind why we was having this conversation. But now she's saying how gross it is to be, you know, sleeping around and being unprotected and, you know, not knowing who these men are. And she's saying they're dirty and they could be on the DL. Like, why she didn't have all of this information years ago, I don't know. But again, better late than never. We'll see how she chooses to move down the road. But you know, I don't like to hear her make the excuse that, you know, oh, these were just mistakes I made. No, these were not mistakes. You chose to go the route you made. A mistake is something that you really didn't know. And you did it and you made a mistake. You knew what you was doing. You made fun of the fact that you was out here living that type of life. You thought it was cute that you was living this type of life. You flaunted it. So it wasn't a mistake that you ended up in these situations. You chose to be in these situations. Now, you wasn't aware of what the outcome was going to be in some of these situations, but you chose it. You chose to step on the path, and as a result of that, you ended up getting the consequences from those choices. But you didn't make no mistakes. You did what you wanted to do.
As long as I got me together and I'm accomplished and I'm where I want to be and my kids are happy, you know, yeah, God will send me the right one. I do believe that. But when it's time, you know, but all these losers in the mix, and in the meantime, gross. Get the fuck away from me. Don't touch me. Don't even look at me. I'm disgusted with every single last one of them. Okay. And I already know because I already been through it myself, but like every single day I see these women on TikTok talking about their story. They've been with this man for 5-10 years, and she just found out he's gay. She just found out that he's cheating on her. He just found out, like, oh my God, no.
So that's pretty much all for this video. What else can you say about this girl? I mean, you would hope that everything she's saying right here, it's pretty legit. We're going to actually see a change for the better. But you just never know with her. I mean, it's definitely a lot of the same that we've been hearing year after year. I don't know. But I think this situation is sad. Like I said, I'm more so looking at the fact that her older children are having to go through this again, seeing their mother leave. But y'all let me know what y'all are thinking in the comment section below. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. It's OneLove, and I'm out.